This is Red Skelton's Clown Alley. It is a giant coloring book measuring 17 by 22 inches. Here's a piece of standard computer paper for comparison. Clown Alley was originally published in 1975 by the Gravette Publishing Company out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and a final publication again in 1977 alongside two other giant coloring books, Frog Follies and The Big Fellows. All the illustrations, poems, and writings were done by Red Skelton, with the illustrations being hand-drawn. The one I have here is from 1977. I found an alternative cover online which also appears to be from 1977. Red Skelton's giant coloring books would have retailed for around $3 to $5. This one has a 99-cent sticker on it. I don't know what year this would have been from. I paid $5 for this recently at a friend's garage sale. I'm a very small YouTube channel, so please thumbs up the video and let's check out Red Skelton's Clown Alley, the giant coloring book. It says copyright 1975-1977 Red Skelton, published and distributed by Gravette Publishing Company, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. On the next page here, we have a pretty lengthy intro. Clown Alley. When America was young, the circus was one of the most exciting parts of the entertainment world. This was a magic city that appeared and disappeared overnight. It was a wonderland of many tents. One of the most important tents was called Clown Alley. Other tents were important, such as the Big Top, Sideshow, the Minigari, special dressing tents for acrobats, aerial artists, jugglers, horses, elephants, the hospital tent. But the two most important of all the tents were the hotel, or cook tent, and dining room, and the first tent to be put up, which was always Clown Alley. There have been many celebrities, such as the President of the United States, men of religion, town dignitaries, and children visit Clown Alley. More stories written about it than the Big Top. What is Clown Alley really? It's the dressing room of the clown, his home. As soon as the tent is put up, the wardrobe trunks filled with props and funny gadgets used by the clown are placed in the exact same place each time Clown Alley is put up. When the clown enters the tent, opens his trunk, takes out the folding chair, and opens his makeup box to put on his makeup, not 1 second is lost. He knows where his trunk is, even his wash-up bucket filled with fresh water is ready. Sometimes the clown may take a bath by filling 2 water buckets, placing a foot in each bucket, but all the things he needs to work with are always in the same spot as long as he's with the circus. He has a portable makeup table. Why is Clown Alley so important? It takes the clown from 35 minutes to an hour to apply his makeup. It is unwritten law among clowns that there be no two makeups alike, for it's their only source of identification. True, at local circuses, benefits, or clowns of the Shriners, they may borrow a famous clown's makeup to visit children in hospitals, but not the professional clowns, the funny fellows who earn their livelihood through the talent and makeup. There are many makeups to choose from: grotesque, tramp, white face, old man, bozo, silly kid, black rube, sad face, happy face, and the most popular, the hobo like Freddy the Freeloader, or Emmett Kelly. Clowns become famous through the pantomimes, but if all of them wore the same makeup, and our little clown would get no recognition at all, regardless of how funny he is. So perhaps with the coloring book, you will create your own special Clown Alley. For you are going to apply makeup to the outline of a funny clown's face. As you color, you will make the clown come alive. You'll find yourself singing while making your own facial expressions, even trying to imitate the Joeys, as clowns are called. But take your time, as do the clowns, for your coloring book may well be the last of the Clown Alley. For now, with the larger circuses, such as Barnum and Bailey, Cole Brothers, and the last of the real traditional outdoor circuses, Clyde Beatty, all of the dressing rooms are individual trailers. They are moved onto the circus lots, but clowns no longer have a Clown Alley. It has been eliminated. Why was Clown Alley so important? Because the clown's day starts at about 9:30 a.m. He has to hurry to apply his makeup, for in the golden days he had to be in character so that he could be in the 11:45 or parade, which lasted 2 hours. After the parade, the hotel was up and you could hear the performers shouting, "The flag is up, the flag is up." It meant food was ready and the cookhouse tent was open. The clowns were the first to eat. They had a special table. They were the only performers permitted to dine wearing makeup and costume, for they were the first to perform. They greeted the customers as they entered the Big Top at both afternoon and evening performances, so from 9:30 a.m. until 11 p.m. the clown was always in makeup. After you color your clown, close your book and you can pretend that he is asleep, but know that your clown is always on when you open your personal Clown Alley. That funny fellow will be there ready to make you laugh. The clown is an important little fellow, so color him with care, for laughter is kindness and should be given love and concern to be kept alive by you. So yeah, hell of a intro or write-up to put in a children's coloring book, talking about how the Clown Alley, how it's gone from what it was to individual trailers. We got a first illustration, which is a clown putting on makeup at a presumably Clown Alley, the tiger in a cage, elephant. Next up, the circus. The circus, that magical city that appears and disappears with the bat of an eye, a cathedral for children and adults, made of canvas and trimmed with red wagons. How sad it would be if my youth would pass away and not see the beauty of the big red wagons and taste the rare vintage of pink lemonade, or become so blasé that I couldn't offer a silent prayer for the man on the flying trapeze. Oh, keep me young without prejudice, without hate, so that I will be young, so that my heart will be filled with glee next year when the big red wagons roll in again. Got a circus clown, a seal, and a trapeze artist. Candy cane. Big, sad, delicious candy cane. If I should eat you, what's my gain? I just won't do it for my sake, for why should I get a tummy ache? We got a clown holding a candy cane. I just found a painting of this one online, and I'll see if I can find it, put it up. Accordion. Come, I'll play my accordion. Pep up the place, make the scene. I'll play Chopin, Litz, and Pacelli, but this darn thing pinches my belly. Girl. I'm a happy girl clown, all dressed to get a fellow sailor's straw, blue striped shirt and coat of lemon yellow. But when I do find one with my witty craft, they won't fall in love with me, they'll only stand and laugh. This is one of the only ones that doesn't have an illustration on the same side as the poem or the writing. The harpist. There was a stupid harpist who never would take heed, drove down the freeway at fast exceeding speed. All they found in the wreck were her harp and her shoes. She still plays her gold harp, but pays no union dues. Sad. Dear little clown, why so sad? Life can't really be that bad. Why are your eyes filled with big tears? Is that a trick to bring good cheers? You make me laugh, dear little clown. Your sad face takes away my frown. This is probably my favorite illustration here. Symbolist. The fellow on the cymbals had a brain that would fill a thimble. His thoughts were always just one track. Now his big cadenza made a sound that could end you. He was gone and didn't say when he'd be back. As they played stormy weather, he clinked cymbals together. The vibrations shook him from toe to head. Now a violinist named Otto was rendering his obligato when cymbals crashed both sides of his head. But with music, he was quite a whiz. Otto was complaining. His ears were ringing. The cymbalist said, "Pick it up and see who it is." Eight ball. I see a fat man who's short and tall. Good heavens, it's me behind the eight ball. Sort of a cool clown here, too. Indian. My father's name was Dark Cloud. My mother was Rain in the Face. They called me Stormy Weather because I thunder up the place. I got an Indian on both sides on this one. Indian clown. Sort of odd looking Indian, the clown nose. Feathers look pretty good. Tramp with flower. Lovely, lovely little flower, how I thank you for this hour. You're as beautiful as can be, and your beauty detracts from me. I really like this one as well. This hobo looking clown. Golf. I have to play a game of golf. Honestly, I pursue. I never cheat on my score or mention it when I do. And when I'm in a sand trap, I use the proper club, a shovel, a rake, a bucket, once an old wash tub. One time I got so angry, but all in clownish fun, I shot at the other player and made a hole in one. Golf club tied back together at the top there. Pretty cool. Banjo player. I am not from Alabama. This you can plainly see, for my banjo is upon my chest and not upon my knee. When I play my banjo, the happiness it brings, no one complains about the sound, for my banjo has no strings. Like a traditional hobo clown, kind of here. Blue hat. How gentle is life with birds that sings. How gentle are people who color pretty things. And this is like the outro here. Every hour of our lives in the wonderful age, we reach for new happiness, for thoughts to engage. Life as we know has its ups and downs. All is not happy, not even the clowns. The timid perhaps may see reason to fear, but why look for sadness each day of the year? Your happiness is secured by your singing its praises. Smile like the clowns, and your confidence raises. When meeting those unfriendly, self-centered, or rude, just remember, ill winds blow nobody a good. Don't let one defeat ever bring you down. Show courage and smile. Be like the clown. The clown isn't a fellow who always pretends. He faces his faults, then makes his amends. While life is so young, it's the time to begin. Push aside hurts, then smile and start over again. Clown sitting on a theater box. I believe this is the last page. And we just have other Gravette Giant coloring books. Top three Red Skelton ones there, and then quite a few others just by Gravette. So that's gonna do it for Red Skelton's Clown Alley Giant Story coloring book. Pretty cool. I bought it to hopefully frame it, get it put up or something. But hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for watching TrueTubes.